All right, I'm here with Peninsula Catholic guard Titus Lawrence. The Knights now 10-3 overall in the season. They defeat the Sussex Central Tigers 68-40 at the Joseph A. Holiday Classic. Titus, a couple big weeks for you guys. Peninsula Catholic starting to get some pub and notoriety. Finally won the Fall League back in October at the Boone Sportsplex, the Benmore Fall League, and then you got a big win this past week against Walsingham. Right. How much have you guys been trying to get noticed, and is the hard work starting to pay off for you?
Right. Well, the process started really this summer through the Fall League when we first got our name out there. You know, the guys coming together and everybody really understanding the big goal. And the school hasn't really never had the opportunity to do that. So, you know, getting our name out there, we understand that, you know, now people know that we're not going to be a surprise, and that we're going to be a good team. So overall, it's been a great few weeks, and, you know, we've been building up to this. We know what we're capable of.
And opportunities like this get you in the Fall League or a tournament like this, playing a Cox who made the State Boxing Classic, say, get you ready for the TCIS. How much did the wins, though, against Cox and Walsingham specifically kind of get you think the notice of the area and the state? Like, hey, these guys could be a real dangerous factor come tournament time.
Definitely. I feel like we think that we can hang with anybody. We put in the work. We're a smaller team, but that doesn't mean anything. You can only put 5 guys on the court. So it definitely, when they're in the area, people, they're looking at us, but we're going to be okay in the long run.
Watching the Fall League and watching today, you had, I think, 8 of your team's first 8 points, and 10 of your team's first 12, 16 points. You finished with like 21 for the day, 17 and a half. Watching you every time you play, it seems like you have that fearlessness about going to the basket. Is that your game? You think you broke it down for someone like, I'm going to the rim no matter whether you're not going to stop me? Or what's kind of your mindset and mentality?
My mindset is more like, I'm gonna go within the flow of the game. I can go to the basket, I can step out, whatever's best for the team, really. Okay. So if it's not my night, I'll find another way to give the team energy with either with its defense, passing the ball, whatever, because we have other guys that can put the ball in the hole, and it's not just me. So,
how's your game changed and evolved in the past year to now? What are the things that have kind of developed in your game and still trying to work on, I guess, as you move forward?
I'm definitely working on my jump shot every day. That's something that in an area I can work on all the time. And then another thing is leadership. Leadership's a big thing, because if I'm not being a leader out there, then the other people, you know, they'll be looking at me like, hey, he's not going. So that's just the main thing that I'm working on constantly, is just my jump shot and, you know, leadership, stuff like that.
A few more for you. Let's chat about recruiting a little bit. I know you got some schools looking at you, Division II, Division III, Catholic universities.
Right, definitely.
Are they kind of the school that's on you the hardest right now, recruiting-wise?
Yes, I'll say them and a couple other schools, but right now I'm just keeping my recruitment open probably until after the season. But for right now, yes, they're putting on the full court press the most.
What do you like about them? They just show you so much love? Or?
That, and, you know, they have a great program. They have a history of winning, and they just, I like the love I'm getting from there. So.
What are you looking for in a program, and what's a program going to get in you when you get to the college level?
They're going to get my leadership and my experience of playing. I've been playing varsity for 4 years, and I've always been on a good team. So that, and as well, I'm going to come in and compete. But I think that's the main thing, just leadership.
What do you want in college? What are the things that are going to matter to you, I guess, as you get the next level?
Just the fit, mainly the fit, and what's best for me and my family.
And lastly, how good can this team be? And some other guys making some plays for you, but not just Titus Lawrence here, but A.J. Baker, Malachi Banks. We're seeing Farrell Lasser step up on the glass. How good can this team be, and what's it going to take to reach all your goals?
I think that it's going to start in practice, and the main thing is we know our goal. At the end of the day, we want to be in the state playoffs. We want to be in Petersburg at the end of the year. So we just have to do what it takes, because our school has never been that far. So we're hungry right now, so we have to stay with that hunger. And if we don't stay with that hunger, then we'll get beat. But for right now, I think we'll be in good shape for the rest of the year.
Well, no longer one of the best kept secrets in the 757, Titus Lawrence and the PC Knights making that quest for the 804 come March, they hope. Thanks so much, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Appreciate it,
man. Good job.